have families, we are making babies. You're not. Your population is going down the slump, right? And by 2060, according to Pew Research Institute, your research, by 2060, Muslims will be the biggest religious group the world over.
I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one.
I was gonna move, but now I'm just gonna stay in Minnesota, bro. I don't even. This is our land now. Fuck you all.
This is our land now. Fuck you all. Okay. So there's this behavior. Now check out this video as well.
Somalia, no government, no safety, no police, no nothing, just anarchy.
In one video, you have a lady saying fuck Americans and just completely being disrespectful to Americans. And then in another video, you have a guy urinating on the streets, disrespecting President Trump. And this is the type of behavior that we as Americans are supposed to tolerate. We are supposed to be civil with these types of individuals. Otherwise, we are in the wrong. No, this is America. I'm proud to be an American. We need to take America back and make sure that everybody in our country is also proud to be an American. And if they're not, and they want to disrespect our country, they need to go.
Since when the fuck did we have to bow down to certain communities? Look, I'm Asian, I'm Vietnamese, okay? When we have our own communities too, and our communities thriving. You know, we have businesses. We've been here only, what, less than 50 years since after the 1975. Our communities are thriving throughout the United States. If you look at our numbers, there's only about 2 million of us here in the United States. And out of that 2 million people that we have, majority of us have businesses, scientists, engineers, doctors, bright mind people that given back to this country more than we've taken. And we have never asked anybody to bow down or speak our language, okay? Since when the fuck this stupid ass mayor of the little pirate motherfucking land pirate Somalian in Minnesota have to speak their language and apologizing for those motherfucking crook ass pirates? Since when we have to do that? This is just a fucking crook, and he's a Jewish dude. What a shame, you know? What a shame. What the fuck's wrong with him?
I like this guy. I like this guy. What he represents is a hard-working American. Guys, if y'all got nothing but sugar, honey, iced tea to talk about this country, then go ahead and roll out. You got to stop talking so much trash, put your head down, and handle business. You can handle your business without trying to demand that the country appease you by speaking your language or by practicing a certain religion, and we get it. Christianity, we don't force feed Christianity. It may seem like it, but that's in our, when we say, we call out God in everything that we say. So at the end of the day, man, it's like, respect what we're about, or go somewhere where that you respect what they're about. You know what I mean? If Western civilization is not what you want, and is not what you're willing to stand with or stand behind, then go somewhere where you'll feel comfortable right here.
Worst case scenario is a state adopts Sharia law. This is worst case scenario.
Yeah.
And I think all these people that would cry against the concept of Islamophobia really need to understand what that means and what you're talking about. And to say that that's an outrageous and ridiculous idea that's never going to take place, it's kind of already worked its way into some societies.
It has.
It has.
It has.
And there are, is it Minnesota that has call to prayer? Like, is it Minneapolis?
I don't know where. I know that there is a place in Minnesota, I believe, where they have prayer calls as a matter of local government. I do think that's happening.
That starts getting real weird.
Yeah. Well,
Stuff like that starts getting real weird. And when you have people that are openly saying our goal is, and they've talked about this in Toronto, like activists have said, our goal is to outbreed everyone who is not Muslim and vote it out and put Sharia law in place.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you like to see Sharia law in Canada replace Canadian law?
At some point it will, you know, because we have families, we are making babies. You're not. Your population is going down the slump, right? And by 2060, according to Pew Research Institute, your research, by 2060, Muslims will be the biggest religious group the world over. What are you going to do then? Actually, are you going to oppose Sharia even then?
So important. They have a takeover spirit. They're talking about by 2060. It's 2025. That's 35 years from now. My baby girl is 20 right now. And when they take over, they don't treat women the way we treat women. They just don't. They don't treat children the way we treat children. They just don't. I'm talking about the ones who follow the principles of God. Don't try to put words in my mouth. Pause. I'm saying those people who follow the principles of God, who lead by love, who lead by God's love, those of us, we don't hurt children and we don't hurt women, period. And we don't hurt little boys either, right? So at the end of the day, and I'm talking about those of us who live by those principles, not those of us who decide who dress the part with a preacher's robe or a priest robe or collar and all that other stuff. Just because they wear the uniform does not mean that they live by the principles that I'm talking about, that they're governed by the principles that I'm talking about. But the Nation of Islam is looking at taking over, period. This is not the very first time you've heard this. This won't be the last. I've played many videos of a bunch of people who are Muslims who are talking about they are leaning toward Sharia law. They're pushing toward Sharia law. And that's what they'd rather live in. They'd rather be governed by Sharia law over the Constitution, period. And I just now talked about that in one of my last videos. So that's the only reason why I talk about this. I see also that a lot of mainstream media, they're not talking about this either, unless the parts that they talk about will make Trump look bad. This ain't about Trump. This ain't about the Democrats. This ain't about the Republicans. This is about our country. This is about putting America first. You guys claim to want to have the greatest country in the world, and you claim you want to make the sacrifices necessary in order to be that. But when it comes to this topic right here, for some reason we're divided, and we shouldn't be, because who we decide to let in our country, who we decide to take over and get high positions in government matters. Okay, it matters. And now I do realize that all of us should have a say if we're living here. All of us should have a piece of what's going on in this country. But we have a piece by voting. We have a piece by running for office. We have a piece by going out there and working and being productive citizens of this country. That's how we have a piece. We have a piece by raising up children that will go out there with good principles and start their own generation of free thinkers and people who love one another. And that's looking forward to pushing this country forward so it can continue to get better and better, not continue to die faster and faster, going in the opposite direction, putting us more and more in debt, putting us closer to being taken over by an entity that we've opened the floodgates for them to just come over and just do whatever they wanted to do. That's completely on us. So at the end of the day, we have a lot to learn from, but we have a bunch of topics to discuss as well. We're going to have to do it from an objective point of view, though, and try to understand both sides, because there's always two sides. But stand on principles, man. Understand that our forefathers built this country. Our ancestors built this country. We will be nothing without them. So now that we're here, we have to protect it. We have to secure it. We have to make sure that there's going to be a future for our country. At the end of the day, and a few years ago, I cared less about this country. Just letting y'all know. I cared only about my family. That's it. That's it. So that's where we are right now. Thank y'all so much for clicking the play button. Hopefully you hit that like button as well. Hopefully you like this video, and hopefully you subscribe to the channel. I usually tag 3 items to my videos. Those 3 items are the computer, the camera, and the sound system that I use for my broadcast. I have that up there for you guys, so that if you want to get yourselves that, if you were planning on starting the podcast, or if you want to get someone else something for Christmas or for the holidays, that's what I use. And you hear me, you see me. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. You need better quality. It is what it is, but that's what I use, okay? Also, guys, make sure that you go to blueturner.com so that you can get your own Mito Blue, okay? Let me remove this big scary guy from the screen. Get your own Mito Blue, guys. All right, go to blueturner.com, put in LFR20, get 20% off. Make sure that you go through that link. And if you're just going just to get information, go in just to get information. Go get information. There's a ton of it in that link, okay? But when you check out, not if, when you check out with your Mito Blue, I want you to put in LFR20 so that you can get a percentage off, okay? The holidays are coming up. Every single dollar that we save is actually good, but this right here will be a great investment, okay? Mito Blue. All right. Thank you again, guys. Y'all have an amazing day and continue to look out for yourselves and everyone else around you. I thank God for you and anyone that has me and my family's best interests at heart. Love y'all. Continue to love yourselves. Peace. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.